Hello, and welcome to Minecraft, and the, perhaps confusingly timed Heartflower Hunt finale. I am still a smidgen sick, so this seemed like the best option for the first stream back. After that, it's not great, but it will require a bit of explanation. So I do have one or two more things that I need to check in on, but then I will be back shortly, and I have an explanation to give for what's going on, and then we can begin. Hello, planet. Aw, crap, did I miss the first part? I have some interesting news for you there, planet. And that is, no, you did not. This is the finale of the second... anything else would probably call it a season. I guess I'd call it the second game, the second Heartflower game. But yeah, Heartflower Hunt is something that I have been doing with my brother for a little while now. We've done this is the end to the second season, so to speak. So for a bit of backstory, and I think I might actually explain this later on, but the first one we did, we set up on 2 islands. We had 3 Heartflowers each, and then we just played in parallel until we both felt like we were ready for the final clash. And then on that day, we then invaded each other's bases and tried to find all 3 Heartflowers to destroy them. First person to succeed won. This is the second one. We did this one on Superflat. Started with a big building with a selection of villagers in it, all at level 1. And each of us had our own village to hole up in. And we started with our own batches of Heartflower. And this is the finale, because I only really just now thought, hey, you know, maybe it would be good to record this. So I recorded the finale, and moving forward, we're going to be streaming some, if not all, of the Heartflower seasons. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, sorry. I know it's a little awkward. Oh, hello, Cave Raven, as well. Anyhow, I'm still a little sick. Sound kind of like Torbeck. So I will be providing some commentary. I will be answering questions if you have them. Unfortunately, I ran into a bit of a technical difficulty. I cannot actually hear the video. I assume you guys will be able to. But I'm not sure. So I need to make sure that that works properly. I'm going to pause the music for now. I'll be providing commentary as needed. And a little bit of more information on the end as to what happened after the fact. But as it stands, to spare my voice, most of this, I'm not going to be talking. Take it away, past Smuck. Okay. So, getting into things. Yeah. So, you know the rules. And I do too. Let's go over them for the audience. I'll talk about the flowers. You talk about the combat rules. So, actually, why don't you play it all out? So, I'll supplement it. As otters are the best here, said, we both have a base. This here is neither base. This is neutral ground in the center. We both have 3 flowers labeled Heartflower, as well as 2 decoys. Yes. The goal is to delete all the heart flowers of the opponent. Yeah, the goal is to infiltrate and destroy all 3 real ones. We've spent the last... Oh gosh, how long? How long would you say we've been in this season? Iteration? The first one was 2 islands that each of us had a base to build on. This one is Superflat. We pinpointed 2 villages, each with varying resources. Kind of flipped the coin for them. No, we didn't flip the coin. Yeah, no, we flipped the coin to see who picked, and I picked which one I wanted. They were comparable. 4 months, but technically only 2. Yeah, there was a month-long gap in there. We flipped the coin. I won the coin flip. I picked the village I wanted. And then this building right here is in the center, smack dab between them. We made a villager trading hall down there between us. It's a neutral ground. No deliberate destruction or theft of items. That's a bit of a wishy-washy description. Care to go into detail? Specifically, we have not been permitted to go into each other's... Hang on. Just will get destroyed, but targeting them above all else is neat. Okay. I want to add something. We have spent all the prep time with another set of rules. As well as items dropped on death. No burning. We spent all the prep time with another set of rules. We do not engage in combat during that time. And we can run around each other's base as much as we like, but no entry. Now, stealing or going into the other's village, yeah. Don't tell them, but I am sneaking in as many never gonna give you up lyrics as I can into this conversation, which I'd like to point out you violated several times. Excuse me? When? Later? Right. Anyway. Starting today, the combat. No interpearling into each other's base. We can interpearl anywhere else. No interpearling out, either. That's an important thing. That was, I believe, specifically implemented for the Superflat world. That was a Superflat rule add, right? Yes. Also, if a decoy flower is found, it must be announced as such and destroyed just like a real one. That way it's a little bit punishing. Should be quite fun. Let's see. Anything I'm forgetting? Lastly, no nether, no tunnels. I should clarify. No combat in nether or tunneling. Unsportsmanlike. Anything and everything not mentioned is fair game. I should also add. Both of us have been having peculiar mouse issues of different types. Should be an interesting wrinkle in the combat. Mine are fine now? Oh, what? I can't scroll wheel. I could change that, though. Don't worry about it. I can deal with a tiny handicap. Okay. And to make sure it's clear, we're on the level. I'm doing a brief 10-minute max tour of my base to show off my traps and flower locations to my audience. Then we meet up back here and begin. You can do whatever you like in that time. Final rule. Do your best. I'm not gonna let you down. You need to fully commit. This is a bit of a troll. I will explain why further. Alright, starting the tour. See you right back here in a bit. Yep, I've got horrible, horrible things in store. Oh, I assure you, so do I. So, have fun, guys? So, my base. First I should probably show this off. It's just a small, kind of bare bones trading hall that has been decorated in something of a peculiar way. The lanterns were also pre-placed. That was done in creative prior to starting everything. Anything else is an addition done by me, or in the case of his base, by him. I have got a big beetroot farm and an attempt at a slime catcher, but that didn't work out quite so well. I've got a lot of green and lime green and light gray carpeting all around the place, and that is a trap because some of it has magma blocks underneath and some of it does not. Let's see, the most recent trap that I've added is that one over there. It's nasty. Oops. It's nasty. If he kills the skeleton, because in order to, stop it from shooting at him while he is trying to get at my stuff, he is going to have a bad time. There are a lot of things that are very difficult to get in a Superflat world, and many things that are simply impossible. But I have got a little stash of some nice stuff that I am hoping to use to his detriment. This is all of the stuff I have. You can, well, almost all of the stuff I have. There are some chests in houses just around. You can maybe work out how some things have gone down from that. First flower is in here. I made this village house. The wall obscures a great big box of
differing materials. Outer layer is all nether type stuff, but it's also got a checkerboard obsidian pattern, so it's going to be difficult to get through. And then every single layer is a different thing going inwards, and that is to clog up his inventory and make it a pain to get at my flower. I've got some villagers locked up, some Malay that I happen to find in Pillager Outpost. That's how I've been getting my emeralds and stuff. And a lot of sheep. I've been getting a lot of wool. These, I've scattered a bunch around the base, but this is where it comes into play. All of these are hiding lava. And that is a part of, let's see, is this one? No, it's this one. That is a part of this. This is a lava maze that requires crouching. And it is not going to be fun to move through this enormous labyrinth that I have made without standing up and getting into the lava. I wish I'd added skeletons or something to cause you to flinch. Or poison potions probably would have been the better option. But this is all for a fake flower. A fake flower. There is more of a lava maze on the other side. But it's actually concealing one of the real ones on the other side. This slab is an item frame with one of the real flowers. Don't tell it. I've also left some encouraging messages around. And I will be showing all of this off, probably in Spectator as well afterwards, depending on how stuff goes. Anything that gets tripped off or exploded may be irrecoverable, but a backup of the world was made not long ago. Anyway, the Rickroll things that I've been mentioning are in preparation for this. What do you mean we can't play the whole thing for Twitch? Seriously? Fine, take your dumb flower and go. Not what you expected, Shane. The real one is back in the maze. Okay, so that's one of the decoys. The other decoy... each of these is hiding a lava source block underneath, so I can successfully keep it hidden away. Okay, real flower, fake flower. This is the last two here. This enormous tower goes up outside of the render distance that I know that he keeps his visibility at. Unfortunately, he just got a happy gas last session. I saw him get the advancement for that, but anyway, this whole thing is on enormous tower, and I'm going to take this opportunity to finish this off. I did ask specifically for the tour time so that I could set this up, because I had to set it up as part of the very last thing that I did. Because I need... Poison. I need to set up this ender pearl in the ender pearl stasis chamber. It does not persist between the times I log out. And I will really hope that I can remember off the top of my head where this needs to go, because I set it up 2 months ago. I believe it's in the Y40s, so another 30 blocks. I also have lava in precarious positions around here. Is it this one? No. One of these windows is blocked off. That's the... No. Might be... No. Okay. Well, I should show you where the last decoy flower is. It is up here, encased in this obsidian box. And the trick is, this is also out of render distance. Somewhere over there is a box of chests that is concealing the flower. The real one. Okay, which one of the windows is fake? The lava's there so you can't just rappel down. Blocked off window is used as a marker. There we go. This is the one. You can hear the bubble column. Okay. This is supposed to trigger when he activates... Oh, dang it, I hit it. Crud. Okay, you know what? This is fine. We will set this up immediately after the combat phase begins. I just need to grab another ender pearl. Okay. Oops, bad idea. This is to make the observer door setup less suspicious, because if he thinks that its purpose is throwing the potions at him, he will be caught off guard when the real thing teleports me up there. Okay, I also have this base hollowed up because I'm going to bring Hoglins over once it's fully set up. Okay, I need to grab a couple of end pearls. I will set that up. Oh, they're in the... Anyway, it's fine, it's fine. We'll begin that when we get into the combat phase. I don't want to make him too suspicious now, so I'm going to... Let's just stick that there. I don't want to make him too suspicious, so I'm going to end the tour right now. Tour over on my way back. I was right. I mean, of course I was right. I thought I wasn't nervous. I am. Me too. Okay. We count down together, then rush back to our bases. Once we arrive, combat can commence at any time. Naturally. On go. 3. Oh, wait. Counting from 5? I can do that. 5. 4. 2. Go. Okay. Everything should be hunky-dory. Now, the first thing that I don't think that he knows is I used that pit to convert zombies to drowned, and then use that to get copper, use that for a lightning rod, And use that to get myself a charged creeper, and then a skeleton skull. So I should be able to slip into his base without issue. I have held on to a bunch of kind of cruddy stuff for the purpose of not letting him see what I'm up to. We will equip these as needed, but I, right now, want to get everything set up. Okay. The last couple of things. Get that ender pearl in place, so I will teleport in. And then once I teleport in, I have a nice little ledge where I can run around and hopefully use stealth to knock him off. Okay. The door is wired up. Do not go in that way. I'm up backwards so I can see when the fake window is. It's the next one, right? Yeah, before the first lava. Okay. What the heck? Okay. Someone came to play. Aha. Why? Tell me why. Why would you do this? How? Also, how? How did you do this? Oh no! Okay, everything went wrong. That's fine. That's just a distraction. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not concerned. He's gonna get up there. He's gonna have a bad time. There he goes. There he goes with the silverfish. That part of the trap worked. Worked a charm. Okay, I was gonna put hoglins in here, but you know what? That might not be viable. Get out. Oh, stupid. You know what? F3B, where are my items? Ow! Nice spectacle. Threw me off, for sure. But was it even worth it? Gotta do a little bit of trash talk. You know what? Pretty clearly, he bailed on the tower. I think I'm gonna go through with the Hoglin plan. Anyway. I picked up the leads. Did I pick up the name tags and then lose them? Nope, this is interesting. The potion of invisibility. Okay. So, It seems the worms have crawled out to play. Yeah, I lost my name tags. Okay, so Hoglins, not an option. Turns out. Fascinating. Also lost my water bucket. Well, he's gonna have a nasty surprise. I lost all of my pants, too. Don't have a lot of iron. That was the biggest issue, I think. Not that one. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put those away. How do you like my Magnum? You know what? Let's just go raid his place. I was originally going to... No, I found my mushroom farm. I was originally going to, give him a hard time specifically with the thing that teleports me to his location, but I'm just gonna go to his place. Give him a rough time over there. Give me some water, actually. And my horse has got to be around here somewhere. You didn't die, did you? No, there you are. You're fine. Ah! Okay. I'm fine. I can take advantage of the chaos he expects me to be dealing with and go over there. Get rid of those, and those, and those. Don't need them. I don't have a shield either. Oh, that's not great. I think it may have backfired on you a little. I'm just gonna leisurely... Oh, okay! Made a moat! Didn't know that. Let me just, I can cause trouble on purpose, too. What's got going on there? Oops. You didn't see that, did you? Okay, I think we're fine. Aha! Happy Gas is gonna be a problem if I let him use that. I'm so sorry, Happy Gas. You gotta go. My cats. Cat lateral damage. So what has he got going on up there? Whoop. Let's see, why don't we? Ooh. Let's see. Ah, darn. My stuff. Okay. Well, this is fine. That's what I gathered extra for. Unfortunately, the extra is not a lot. Ooh. In the island one, I had way more resources, so I was way better prepared. This one, not so much. A lot of my time was spent on protecting the flowers, and... that meant I did not do as much effective resource harvesting. Okay, just gonna sleep here. How are you enjoying the raid? Cats attack each other. Here, this is neutral ground. But I'm gonna sleep in his base somewhere. How's the weather? Annoying. Make a little back entrance. Perfect. That's an easy jump. Didn't bother to get rid of all of his beds. You know what? I'm just gonna make a little mini forward operating base here. La da da dee da 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 da. I need more wood. Some kind of a new. I made all of my stuff as obtuse as possible in order to deal with this exact potential scenario. And he has just made things harder on himself. Which I think, frankly, is excellent. I wonder what he did with my stuff. Skeleton skull. Did he put it away somewhere? Nope. It's all just here. Okay. Alright, let me just, Oh, I see. It's a safe drop for him. Let me just put all of this stuff in my chest, in his base. He hasn't broken any of the lodestones. Why did I use the bow? I was intending to mark him. Leave that. Leave a bit of dirt. Okay. If I clash with him, then I can smack him around with some fireworks. Oh, nope, hang on. Second crossbow gets left in the chest. No, I have 3 crossbows. Where did I get that other one? but hopefully he doesn't even know I'm here. Because while invisibility is one good way to circumvent the player locator bar, having a skull on your head also works. Wow. Put a lot of effort into the decoration here. Cool. Alright, what traps have you got for me? No string? Okay, okay. Well, I suspect this might just be made to be tough to get to. Wonder what that is. He pulled some really funky stuff. What on earth? Well. I could cut this. Or I could just ignore it. Of course, I've been sort of... Does he think that I'll think that this is a TNT minecart? He thought it was hard, but it was me decoying. Regular dandelion. Alright. I bet something bad happens if I interrupt this. I don't know. Decoy, flower, destroyed. No, no, that would power that, and this would go flying off who knows where. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, of course it wouldn't turn. I broke the other rail. I see, I see. That would effectively get me out of his base by... I think I would have to pursue it. Because the flowers have to be in your base when it starts, according to the rules. There's nothing saying that we couldn't evict them, so to speak. Clever. And then I'd chase after it, and then it would mean I would have to figure out a way to work my way back into his base again. That's fun. That's fun. I like that. Gonna have to compliment on that at a later point. I don't know where all of the villagers are. Probably in the giant moat. I don't know. It's not working so well since he made both a moat and an enormous wall around the whole thing. Is he chasing me up? I think that's him. I think he's chasing me up. Well, you can play that game. Bye. I'm going to take this off so that he's less suspicious, so that he sees me on the map. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. The message is beyond, be they truth, lies, both, or neither. Follow their own judgment, for their author know not. Oh, no! I did this trap to him. The defender's quest is renamed Mr. Stinky's Pet Rock. Oh no, this is full of Silk Song spoilers or something! From the trailer! Oh my gosh! And of course, he fixed my problem and made it impossible to bomb in. Oh! Oh, I'm so proud. This is evil. This is evil! I have been deliberately avoiding every Silksong spoiler I can. Silksong is set after the Made in Heaven reset. Hornet loses her legs. Hornet breathes. Oh no. Okay, okay. Okay. Ah! Whoop! Bye! Bye. Or it gets sent to the real world. Zote dies. What do you mean, wrong game? I bet this is another one of the decoys. That will be so mean. Silk and Songy. I have to see all of these now. I've just realized. It would be doing a massive disservice to not look at as many of them as possible. Water temple sucks! When it falls in love with a caterpillar named Bob. This is why he was so adamant that we complete this before Silksong releases. Invisible by Duran Duran is in Silksong. Hollow Knight shows up and then dies to PK Knox. This is so funny. One boss makes Hornet blue. There is a new area called Hollow Bow. I bet that says Hollow Bow. Can't read the whole thing. Rock and stone. I'm saving this one. Can read that one, so we will. All about Silksong gets a VR port. Grim is a bat. Oh, I didn't see it. I bet this is another decoy. Hornet equals negative Y. Well, I know that one wasn't the right flower. ET gets sued for copying all the Metal Gear series. What? Wait, this is the... That was the... Supposed to be the correct... It was supposed... We had glow item frames. The correct ones are supposed to be in glow item frames. Last one, I went to the trouble to make... Oh, he's gotten a few glow item frames. How did he manage that? Oh, well, I suppose the... Canonically revealed to be void. Silken Songy. I wonder if he thinks I'm not up here. Wonder this is racist, but that's not really spoilers. What? do you mean by that? Lies, truth, or neither? Oh, man. Oh, I bet it's up here. Is it? Ah. Under one of the stairs here somewhere. Or slabs, or what have you. Cat withered away whilst fighting Wither. I don't have... Oh, no, I do have a pet cat. I do have a pet cat. Oh, the Wither got my cat. You monster. I wonder if it's in the walls. That's not something that I did in my variation of this trap. Underneath as well, but I don't see it. What? What does this mean? What is this supposed to mean? Game, we saw that one. Sorry, Zote equivalent dies. It's multi-parter. Gungeon crossover. That's what I was waiting for. I want to save this one. Color names. When I did my variation on this whole thing, I renamed a bunch of them to things that were close to, but not correct. Like Heartflower. Or Heartflower. Or what have you. So that at first glance they might be confused for the real thing, and each and every one of them, and there was a whole stack. I made a whole stack of them. I asked for lilac specifically for that purpose. Is your Dang pink petal. Heart flower even up here? I have wasted so much time on this. Huh, guess he blew up. Alright. I could torch everything, but that would make a lot of things a lot harder. For example, I would not know when one was even successfully destroyed. So that's not a viable option. Hey, monsters. What's going on here? Ah, a farm. I see. Okay. Carry on. What's going on here? What shenanigans have you done? This enormous lava pit was one of the natural features of his village. Is this folly? This feels like folly. That would be how he's gotten more of it. I do not have a pickaxe. I'm sure he won't mind if I dig up one of his trees. Crop myself a pickaxe. Or two. Leave some extra resources in here. He does not appear to have found it yet, so that's nice. Alright, what's going on with this? What is going on with that? Odd. Okay. Okay, he's made... Ah, this is a trap! Clever. Also, that's not where the door was. You know what? Let's set a trap for him. In his own base. If he falls on that, I'm going to be amused. Baby zombie, get in somehow. Ladders. I should have done something with decorated pots. I had access to clay. What does this do? What have you been getting up to? Can't have hidden it in the nether. That's against the rules. What's this place then? Ah, dripstone farming. And clay making. I see, I see. Heartflower destroyed. Ah, man, what? Any decoys? So that must be the one, the encased one that he got there. Okay. And I made very little progress myself. Whoop, there goes the mouse. No. I hear monsters. Where are the monsters? Holy cow. They're supposed to be accessible. In some respect. They can't just be buried somewhere. That's an intrinsic part of the rules. That would be unsportsmanlike. It's not allowed. What the heck? Well, I'm gonna run around the moat because it kind of sounds like maybe there is some place else I can access. I'm not sure. Of course, it better not have wandered into this thing. I'll block that off. Yeah, that's protecting one. Fake destroyed. Wow. Okay. I bet that's the tower one then. Tower one? No. I shouldn't have mentioned that the tower one was a fake. I'm not thinking straight. I'm at a loss. I am so lost. You know what? You have access to leggings. I'm taking your pants. You have enough pants, right? Bulldoze through that. You know what? I don't care if your stuff gets out. Whoop. Okay, there's the raid. Yeah, they aren't doing anything. This boatway used to go all the way across. Oh, that is something? Appears to have simply been lava on water. I think the intent might have been to fill the whole place with water. Because at some point he came to me and was like, I have plans, but there's no way I can reasonably do them. I, meanwhile, filled up my entire maze with overhead lava. It's not all lava source blocks, but it doesn't need to be to fill the threat. All of the lava is concealed. Not a single... Nobody jump off to land on here. What's the point of that? And what's that? Well, we made it back up, so if we wanted to... if you wanted this stuff to not potentially suffer collateral damage, you shouldn't have been so incredibly frustrating with the locations. What the heck? Where is your anything? I will give you a clue if you give me one, because holy cow. Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? It's not hidden in there anywhere. Up on the side, mayhaps? No, nothing. Okay. Where else is there to go? Any other points of interest? There's a little path out that way, but that's nothing. Can't see as much from here. Wish I had amethyst to make a telescope. You know what? I'm entering the base, I'm not leaving the base. I feel like that's a fine use of an ender pearl. If he watches the footage back and objects to that, then it'll be written in as an addendum to that rule. Should it come up again? But I'm sure it's fine. Slime and hay blocks. Well. Nothing, huh? Whoop, that. Okay, okay. He's in the maze. Found the maze, have you? I'm just gonna leave him a little gift. Oh, it's over here now. Nice. Oh, right. Yes, that's right. Attack me. What was that? Is that the wither? Is that the wither come to play? Ow! Oh, snap! Ow! Leave me alone! Whoa! Okay! You know what? Oh, man. Whoop! Yes, fall in the trap. Fall in the trap. Oh, cripes! Holy crud! What? Whoop! Leave! Leave! Oh no! He's gotten my... Oh no! Oh, man. Well, I'll just wait for your place to get messed up a bit more before I come back. Okay. Time to see the damages. I assume he dug into the cube, so I'll show that off. He definitely did break that. Okay. Ah! You got him this way. Interesting. Oh, maybe he just went in this way. And he used water to ignore the obsidian. That's fine. So inside that were varying amounts of stairs and slabs and oak planks, which you could not tell from the outside. So that was intended to clog up the inventory. Then a bunch of slime blocks, just slime blocks, because I had a ton of those. Then wool, then more obsidian. Okay. Cool, cool. quite positive that this wasted a lot of time. Very happy about that. You broke my stasis chamber. That's fine. It didn't work. It would have worked fine in the island map one. Except I messed that up because I didn't realize that the Ender Pearl wouldn't have stayed loaded based on the way that we were doing that. Okay. Did he manage to get into here? No. So I assume he still hasn't gotten... Okay. Yeah. Because last time he died to lava. And that was the end of that. Respawn there for now. Okay, my house is a mess. Ah, nuts. It's back. Gotta follow him here. You know what? I'm gonna grab the other potions if I can. Because I can still use those to wreak havoc on him. Oh, imagine I hit him with an infested after he gets withered. Yeah, he fell for it once, and that was enough. Infested, infested, infested. Poison, 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 poison. Infested. Okay. You're having a bad time, aren't ya? Oh, my netherwork farm. Have fun with that. Now to out. Now to go see how much of his place got messed up. Maybe something will have been exposed over there that I can use to my advantage. Maybe all of my items will still just kind of be around and I'll get those back. Maybe not. Whoop. You brought this on yourself. I'm just gonna... This could be a mild inconvenience. Oh, my skeleton skull. Very nice. Okay. He had plenty of black dye after. No, he could have had plenty of black dye after all. I'm stupid. Forgive me. He did not break any of the lodestones, though. Alright. He probably guessed what would have happened should that occur. Just gonna... There we go. Where's the rest of my stuff? Whatever, he stuck it in a chest somewhere, or if he just left it to rot. I'm very happy. Good. Ah. Man, this place kind of stinks. You need better security, pal. App! His main anti-slime option was covering everything in carpets. And look at that left of it. No, I think this is his steak. Nope. I'm not gonna look a gift cow in the mouth. Gonna pop some of this in my chest in here. Very nice. And you know what? Take off that. I'd rather not let him know that I can instant respawn in his place. Again, obviously. Maybe that's the location of one. Could be tucked up there. If the wither went around destroying stuff, I can't imagine. Nope. Item frames and such would have survived that. Ow. What's this? I guess I could. Nope. You can make a shovel. Without backtracking too much. How was he intended to access this? I wonder. Where does it go? And what does it do? Ah! Heartflower Stinky! Okay, okay. Hidden lever reveals it. That's 1 to 1 me. You're at 2 to 1. Right? Stinky. The weather exposed it. Now, I shouldn't have to dig around to find anything. Is right. Neither of mine were called deceased or diseased. I don't think. You got I suppose it may have been. Please, if you feel like bragging, which have you gotten? The encased one. I know that much. Just those two? Okay. Thought you'd found 3 total. Can you do my viewers, my hypothetical viewers, a solid, content-wise? Is there a real one in the Hornet spoiler maze? Or this structure, at least. Anywhere. Yes. Okay. This is one corner. Give me a hint about your maze. What do you mean? Which way to go? It was originally only one straight path with added dead ends, but creeper blew up while I was making it, and I accidentally added a loop. So, here's your tip. Edit signs. They're everywhere in the maze, and it'll make it easier to recognize where he's been before. That's all I'm giving him, though. Technically, the Heartflower itself isn't in the maze part of the maze. Anyway. I mean, I got a new... Oh, I guess that must have been the first regular item frame I picked up. Caterpillar named Bob. Yeah, it's definitely not underneath. Slipping out. Could be... Nope. I figured that was worth a shot. Would have been a risky move, anyhow. Where have I not been in the maze? Or where could be a spot that I might need to dig into in the maze? What was that? shouldn't be necessary. That's the rule. Now, if there was an obsidian box in here, a conspicuous obsidian box, that would be allowed. What the heck? Okay. I am pretty certain I've dug up every corner. Not coroner. Of this maze and extracted all its secrets. It's there. I could say the same. Have you seen the wall room yet? Alright, I have a plan. Thankfully, this cherry wood is conveniently placed. I'm gonna make a crafting table with that. I'm gonna make a pickaxe, because I need one. There's your trouble. I just realized telling him to edit signs is a troll, actually. A stealth troll. Because that would cause him to stand up. Remember when I said to edit signs? Sorry about that. top mean anything? Not a secret compartment. Was the real one in a glow item frame? I know. Or, I know it's supposed to be. Oh my gosh. I looked on all of the sides except this one, evidently. Heartflower multiply. Makes sense. I looked on all the other sides. Evidently missed this one. Looked on the underside too. You were driving me nuts. Congrats. Don't need any of those. Okay, so that's me with 3. To him with... I thought I'd disabled that. To him with 2. And now it's destroyed. decoy in this economy? Is decoy in this... No, it has to be, because it's... Decoy. Flower. Destroyed. It has to be, because that's not something you can get naturally. You're down to 1. Better come protected. Huh. Oh, that must have been his source of bottles. Yep. I haven't been up there, actually. I'm just now realizing that. I've been up here. No, I have. This is part of the path. That was my trap for you. In your own base. And I fell for it. Oh, man. Very good. That's everything. I'm gonna lure the wither back to your place, if that's alright with you. Or if it isn't. Tell me or the cat gets it. Cat already beefed it. I saw it in chat. Yep. Another one. I have a second cat? It's been 4 months since I tamed it. Okay. Hint 2. Maybe. No! If you see a pillar of lava that's not supposed to be there, the lava is only up in the maze as a whole. If the lava has made a pillar, that means a sign got broken. Oh, okay. I got the rest of my potions, I guess. Wrong way. Good job getting rid of some of the lava, but I did plan for that eventuality. Let's see if my stuff got burnt up. Good. The maze will actually only get harder if you actively destroy it. Wait. How did you manage that? Stop. Lock this off. Surreptitiously hide that. He doesn't need to know about that. I wonder if the maze is still even beatable. Alright, you come in here. Understand now what you have gotten into? Are you only here because you won? Nope, I got one to go. Yep, this is not the correct way. It's... There it is. That's the correct path. Through here, I think? Not quite. How do you still have 3 hiding spots? Yeah, this way. Okay. How have you not found this room? You've blocked off most of the lava in the correct path. Oh no! Oh no! Nice job. I heard it, but registered too late. Oh. My maze was nice. Relatively, yes. Not too big, not too small. Yes. But at the end. Oh, haha, it's on the back. How charming. Oh. I hope everyone is having fun witnessing the dynamic. Oh man. Oh. You said you had horrible things. You were right. Mine were simply worse. Did you get surprised by the skeleton trap at all? That was the one I set up today. Also, Zoglins were supposed to be in the tower's base, but, well, you kinda caught me off guard with that one. I wasn't fast enough to bring them in. I was gonna bring the wither over here. And I managed to forget that. Horse. I never named them. Maybe that's why they're so disobedient all the time. It is an act of rebellion. I do not blame you. Oop. Flying spike. Let's just stop. I want to use one block. force through safely. Come on, come on, come on. Get back. Oh, that's why. Oh, no! Alright, let's bring the wither back over. It'll wreak havoc among the villagers. And hopefully expose another Heartflower without destroying it so that I can destroy it myself. Alright, Wither, where are you? Nicely done. Did you like my tune? No. Shame. What? What? Now that would have been quite... Ah! That would have been quite the little trick. You know what? Kill me. Thank you. Wrong way. Bringing the wither over, making them invisible, that would have been nasty. I just couldn't see it. That was the trouble. Surely one of these Joey Schmoeys has a bed still intact. Ow. Where's the dang thing? Yep. Yeah, all my stuff's gone. Nothing ever got quite this destructive in the previous go-around. This is nuts. Alright, let's get rid of any hostile mobs. Holy cow! Jeez Louise! Wow, you're bad at your job. Of course, I don't envy the bedrock players. Their wither is dangerous. Heck. Whoopsie daisy. Ow! Now I'm back here. Where are you going? Where do you think you are going? Oh man, my place is so destroyed. They're up there. Come outside here. No. Ah! Bad time for a mouse wiggle. What are you up to? What are you thinking? What? Just jump off. Yeah, they busted in all right. Never mind, you're not gonna find it that way. I'll find it that way, but don't tell me. It's over here somewhere. Not visible from the top or the bottom, but visible from the middle. When you have the render distance set to what he does. All right. Did my horse survive by any chance? I didn't get the opportunity to look. I doubt it. Wither would have gone ham on them in the second I was defeated. I don't see them. Rest in pieces. What? The legend! They're still here! And still trying to get as far away from where I need them as possible. So they only need... Come on. That's the ticket. Well, both decoys were decoys. I asked for the rule that we announce decoy destruction for a reason. And naturally, you agreed for, I suspect, the same reason. Serve as an early warning. Or is that not what you had in mind? I'm sure he's got a bow or something. Might have to take some pop shots at it with his stuff. There we go. I harvested your carrots for you. Minecart chest one. Very funny. But I avoided tripping the trap. I got the room, the dead bush. It was in your farm. How many dead bushes did you have? I got the multiply flower and the, what is that called? Stinky shroom. Really helped with the shroom, as you may recall. It was under your base. There was a lever to reveal it, but that red stone line got exposed. Reminds me of a nemesis or a dreadnought busting through stuff. Ah, dang it. Oh, this stuff. Oh. I was hurting fire, and this is not how I wanted to get it. Okay. I know where that is. I died in a landmark. Okay. And an axe, I think. That's what the sign at the end said, isn't it? Arrows go. It's nothing long enough for them to despawn. Still gotta be around. F3 and B. Let me hit boxes. Yep. It's not like the farm. Maybe it is possible that the arrows despawned. Alright, what is this? Mushrooms? Just mushrooms. Just mushrooms. Ouch. Oh, man. The farm did not fare well. No, sorry. I need to put on a proper documentary voice. Alas. Farmer Jim's livestock did not survive the harsh winter. Farmer Jim will be forced to sell his prize horse. But that's just the way things are. Hey, you, stupid. You're supposed to be back over here. Making things easier for me. I don't know how I'm gonna fight this thing and prove my will. Evil and intimidating wither. It really am. Yep. Uh-oh. Flip. Define end. That's it. Okay. La da da dee da 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 da. Yes. Bundles are a lot less useful when you cannot scroll through them. There's something you want to build. I don't really see gravel used in anything. Blech. I wonder if I find gravel. No, there's some. Got any feathers? Yeah, it found me. Okay, farms. is so fast. That... Also related to the decoy.
This place is a mess. What's that trapdoor?
Strictly speaking, I shouldn't have said that I shouldn't have mentioned that I saw it, but gives me a chance to do something.
Richard!
Technically, it is well within the rules for him to grab this and run. Sorry, Richard, you gotta go. Okay, dang.
You got me good with that. I assume the flower isn't here, though.
Hurrah! Eat the heart to absorb the power. Where is it? Oh, it's following him. Okay. Okay, everything is fine. Everything is fine. I'm so close. It's got to be somewhere. Ah. Yes, of course. Nothing. I hear mobs. Where are the mobs? Oh, that's me. Dead moments ago. Is he luring it back over there? Oh, the melons. Never farmed melons, I suppose. Is there a third trail of destruction going back that way? I'd welcome a hint too. Fast travel. Man, this is going slowly. What? Oh, so sorry about that. I don't know why it does it. I don't know how I could fix it. Outside of getting a new mouse, which is hopefully in the pipeline. After the computer repair, though, that's maybe been set back a bit. Alright, you're respawning here. Where have we set up shop? Spawn over there. Fairly recognizable. Probably in here. Now would be as good a time as any to go check out his nether. He's not allowed to put it in the nether. I went that portal, came out this one, came back. He's not allowed to hide it in the nether, but perhaps there could be some sort of clue as to its whereabouts. Should I go through? He said he was struggling for gravel. There's some here, he didn't take that. Is that the same place? proposal. We tell each other what containers the flowers are in. Both of mine are in item frames. Oh, wait. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So not nothing. Understood. Is that an item frame? Not really. What if any of them were in something special? You need to come to your base for a sec? Sure. Why not? Yep. Present on the outskirts. So easy. Okay. Jeez Louise. Alright, it's on you now, pal. Oh. Lol. I was trying to break that block. Yep. Oh man, everything is going horribly, horribly wrong. What do you need? Wide, yes, then me here. Oh, it's not. It's not this bad. Oh no, he might be in the center. I need you to confirm if it's gone. If what's gone. Maze one or the other one? Told you yes already. Is there a blasted out crater where it was? There is not. It is still here. Oh, my handiwork. Such a shame. Oh, that. No, it's here. Both still here. Can't see the other one's location, actually. Maybe that's hint enough for you. I have no way to get more arrows. No, and I never armor trimmed my stuff either. I intended to apply armor trims to make myself look more intimidating. Never had the opportunity. I'm stealing your diamond. It's important. Also come to your base. How did you know? For a music disc, how did you know? Now, I have to imagine I can't play this, but afterwards, I'll have a jolly old time. Ow. Can you perhaps confirm for me whether yours is gone? No. This had to have just been for farming mushrooms, but then why? Maybe he used it for something and then sealed it back up. But then why the mushrooms? looking everything. Looking everywhere. You hid it well. Perhaps too well. Perhaps we shouldn't record a whole series of this. It's starting to peter out a bit. Of course, you'll have to let me know what you think, dear audience. Cheer up. You're gonna have to shave this last hour down in post. Cheer up. That's your hint. Yes. Perk up. Things are only looking up for you from here. By my hand, I ate his heart and gained his powers. Also a severe case of indigestion. Wherever it was visible from right over here. You could tell it was still intact. It's not that building, is it? Or maybe he passed it on the way in and wanted to throw me off. That's also possible. Alright. I think you should wrap up soon. Perhaps neither of us are winners. Perhaps the only winner here is the winner. Thank you for illustrating my point. You win by default. On the contrary, one last face-off. I tell you exactly where both of my flowers are. And if I kill you before you get them, then I win. Way above my village in a box of chests, so you can't see it from the ground or the top of the tower. You have to go to the middle. One is in the wall lava room of the maze. You should be able to find it from there. It's under the slab. Good luck. We're bringing it back around. Right. Don't see anything else that would be supremely useful. Sticks. Good. Where'd he go? Okay, he was crouching or something. If he dies to the whip, I thought it wouldn't. I said, yeah, I kill him before that happens. If I die to the wither, that's not great either. Where are you? crouching. He's in the maze. Ow. Grapes. I need to get in the maze too. My goose is cooked. Where are you? You'll have to come to me. There's only one wall room. There's only one wall room. One with the lava trapped between wall. The big one. The one in the air is northeast tower. To come here. Sorry. Who's on the left bar? A second. It had an option. I think he's going to the one in the air first, which is good. It's all the more tense. It's under this slab. Ow. Let's get those off the bottom. That one. In case there was any doubt. Ah. Got myself in a little pickle. Oops. Oops. Is there anything else I can use? Come on. Man, he's having a rough time of it. Hardly seems sporting. You might need to crank your render distance up. That's not a great way to go in. You don't belong there. Stop that. So, this game went very interestingly indeed. I had multiple traps that didn't work out in the island one. The Ender Porter did not successfully bring me in the alarm that I had rigged up to that particular trap did go off, however. No. He's still working on the one in the air. Alright. The maze, the underwater maze. With all of the peonies inside it. That one got blown up from above. So that Heartflower was also kind of a... not great. The last one, however, I made my own buried treasure map. And buried it there. In a bunch of bee boxes. So that it would be a pain to excavate. And I never did find the map It was hidden too well. His were protected like a fortress, however. He had a couple of tricky redstone traps, but... Oh... Someone's being sneaky. Conniving, even. He's on my level. I think. He's in the base. Alright. Enough waiting around. The big showdown is not going to come to me. I need to find it. Prepare yourself. I lost the rest of my fireworks. Unfortunate. I wonder if there's anything left behind in the neutral area. Fishing rod might come in handy. Right, I put that down. He's crouching. Wherever he is. Wherever you are. Oh, he slipped past me. How did he manage that? Ah! He's not in the... Is he? Is he hiding here? Probably a good place to hide. No. Yeah, I know how I can run him down. My trusty steed is still out there. My trusty steed may be long gone. Ah. This should stop me from showing up. If you'll forgive the overlay for a moment. How to be able to sneak up on him. Excuse me. Where are you? What are you doing? Oh, dang it. All right. Knows that trick. Should still help. Ah, he took my beef. He took my beef. I just realized I don't have a smithing table, and I don't have the means to make one either. No iron. Alright. Now would be a smart time to don the pumpkin and head back to my base. Where's the sword?
You got both? No! Game over. Final score, 3 and 2 decoys to 2 and 2 decoys. His favor. Total victories, Smuck 1, Bro 1. Yeah, that was that. What a game. The bits there at the end. I found this out afterwards as we were discussing it, where he was appearing behind me, or disappearing and then reappearing where I had just been. That was him going through the nether. I had forgotten how easily our nether bases had connected. I had discounted it. And twice he used it to bamboozle me. Get past and finally managed to get down into the maze and get that last Heartflower of mine. Oh, sneaky. Yep. I'm honestly a little sad that I didn't figure out a way to get chat on screen for this. But I have been sick for the last week, so, you know, I wasn't really up to it. I asked him afterwards where his last flower was. It was underneath one of the many, 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 many carpets in his base. It would have been visible, I think, as a little sliver of air where there shouldn't have been air. But if I had put down a water bucket, it would have revealed it, because it would have destroyed all the carpet. Well, you know, put down a water bucket repeatedly. That's what I would have needed it to do to win. That, or not abandon my post twice. Once to Folly, once to attempt to chase him down. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Even the bits that started to drag on a little bit. That would also have let more slime spawn. It would have, yeah. It would have been more hectic at his base. It was a lot harder for me once the slime started spawning, but I have to imagine that it was harder for him as well. Anyway, next stream is probably going to be Minecraft. I'm probably also going to be pretty laid back for that one. I have one more thing that I want to do to collect some copper before the copper update drops, which I suspect it will do in a couple of weeks here, towards the end of the month. Because there's evidently some stuff about it and the next drop at the Minecraft Live that's coming up, so that's cool. Yeah, and then there was an Isaac patch that dropped as well while I was sick. And then a hotfix went out shortly after that, because Tainted Lost became invincible. And by invincible, I mean they just became regular Lost, but better. I'll talk about that at the time. But before Isaac, there has to be another Silk Song stream, because I've gone a week without playing Silk Song. And it is too much. It is unbearable. Anyway. Gonna call stream for tonight, but yeah, expect more Heartflower content. At some point. Whew. Thanks for hanging out. It was a good time. Thank you for popping by. I loved your reactions. Richard laughing. Richard, no. It was great. Thank you, thank you. We had a lot of fun afterwards talking about what did and what did not work. The tower was designed to be a massive distraction. And it didn't work out quite like I had originally intended, but I feel like it still worked. So I'm quite happy with it. I spent a lot of time on it. Anyway, good night, folks. See you next time. When hopefully my throat isn't quite as raspy. Wow.